Translation: All About Chemistry by Robert Winston. And my cat is awesome. Nice. Let's go ahead. We are Stardust. Yes, we are Stardust. Mario, it's me, Luigi, my mom, me, my cat, Dad, Mr. Beast, PewDiePie, Dream, aka Clay. Everyone here, they're all made of stardust. We're all made of stardust. Even Carl Sagan, who said that very famous line, is made of stardust. This is all made of stardust. This is made of stardust. This is made of stardust. And let me explain. Stardust is basically just the basic elements. To go in more detail, there's more things that we actually have to say. The first thing that we have to talk about is how stardust works. Stardust works out like this. It's a star, and it's basically dead parts of a star. Well, when a star is living, it uses fusion. They're super big, so they use that super big mass to cheat a little bit to compress all the atoms inside of them into different elements. All of them have hydrogen in them, but then they compress them together and it creates helium, and at rare occasions, lithium. And then it goes on like that for thousands of years and millions of years, and then suddenly one day when it explodes into a supernovae, it goes ahead and it works out like this. All that blast shockwave compresses all those heliums and hydrogens into lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, sodium, all the way until we get to gold. All the elements of the periodic table until we get to gold. And it's only until we get to gold that all those elements have been created. And then those shockwaves send the elements flying around to the other parts of the universe, especially the nearby ones, and puts minerals in those universes, in those planets. And that's why our Earth literally has gold, iron, nickel, cobalt, nickel, all those kind of stuff. The only thing that seems to be going against us is just how we're using it. Let me explain in further detail. Life is difficult, yes, and more or less more things will happen. The thing is, there's this supernovae that happened somewhere near, and then because it happened somewhere near of the shockwave, it just went ahead and blasted all the way through to our planet Earth. And because it blasted to our planet Earth, all those minerals were there, but it's not actually going to be there forever. It's not a renewable resource. It's actually going to run out one day, but it's not sometime soon. Whoever's watching this video at the time of its upload will not actually live to see the end of the start of the shortage of iron, nickel, cobalt, and gold. Although we might see a shortage of gold. Oh, sorry. And you can create the elements yourself. There's a lot of things you can do, like hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium. You can do that. Oxygen is the thing I just breathed in. Carbon dioxide is just carbon and oxygen. Then I just breathed it out. Wood itself is made up of different things too. Sodium and chlorine is in some way. Sodium, a rock, and chlorine, a poisonous gas that was used as a weapon in World War II. Hey, we're gonna spray the chlorine! Gas bag! The Nazis, what are they doing? Why are they spraying green gas? Is that a stink bomb? No, it doesn't stink. He's been poisoned! It's poison gas! Run! Yeah, all that. And that's chlorine itself, a poisonous gas that's also used to clean swimming pools. And sodium combined together to create saltiness. That's right, it's your table salt. It's all in your home. Everybody is made from at least hydrogen, oxygen, carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus, iron, and a little bit of gold too. Although even if you murder a person and extract all the gold and from its bloodstream, all you get is a very, very small Roman coin, which isn't worth that much. So it's not worth the murder, to be honest, because if they find out you're the murderer, well, that little gold coin can't bribe your way out of jail. It's not that expensive at all. It's very, very cheap. And iron. Iron is useful because it's in your refrigerator magnets. It's in steel. Just steel. Stainless steel too, but mainly in steel. And there are also explosive elements too. Explosive elements are just elements that, if reacted to the air, will explode, or if reacted to water and other types of liquids, it will explode. Like cesium. Cesium, if it has to be contained in little chambers that are airtight, because as soon as it hits oxygen, nitrogen, or any other type of air, it explodes. As soon as it hits water, the bubble that we use to contain cesium bursts, and it will break the glass. It will explode the glass, and most likely the table that the surface that the glass is on. Now, what is your cat made of? Well, this chapter is called "What is your dog made of?" But they're pretty similar, right, Claude? I do not like dogs. They're big and scary. Fine, you're not similar, but you guys are both 65% oxygen. You do have nitrogen inside them. You also have hydrogen. You have sulfur, magnesium, and carbon. Carbon is everywhere, even in me, and him, and my mom, and my dad, and my RIP dead hamsters. Rest in peace, Marion Humphrey. Hopefully you're in hamster heaven now, or rodent heaven, wherever you are. And that's pretty much all you seem to need. You can get traces of chlorine. You can also have traces of fluorine too. I mean, I'll definitely have traces of chlorine. I accidentally drank some swimming pool water, which has a lot of chlorine in it. And this guy might not have chlorine inside, and also very, very slight too if he does, because he's never in contact with chlorine in his entire life, except maybe when he accidentally eats salt. Well, he'll definitely have sodium. He put salt in his food. I definitely have sodium. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And what's in your water? Well, tap water has calcium, magnesium, sodium, fluorine, aluminium, iron, sulfur, hydrogen, and oxygen. Hydrogen and oxygen is the part that makes the water. The rest is just filters or stuff that just go along with the water. And that's pretty much all we seem to have. Spring water ingredients actually are measured in like milligrams per liter. It's like calcium at 78 milligrams per liter, magnesium 24, and sodium has 5, potassium just 1 measly milligram. Bicarbonates are 357 milligrams per liter. Sulfates are 10, chlorides are 4.5, nitrates are 3.8, and silica, like the ones with silicon, are just 13.5. In fact, just depending on the type of bottled water or the company, like the contents actually may vary, but this is the most common one. And that's pretty much it. We are made of stardust for you. You can even try to make some of these elements here at home. So you're gonna need a really, 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 really big reactor. And you might need a large hadron collider, like the one at CERN too. This smaller. It doesn't have to be that big. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Look at this cute cat and me, Theo, and I'll see you guys soon. And so until next time, stand out. Peace. You can go now. Boo!